Trescon, welcome back. I owe you one for saving Silver.
Don't mention it. It was the right thing to do.
You can go right in. I bet High Priest Beastman is eager to speak with you.
Thank you.
Hail, Trescon! I must confer with thee.
Oh, great beef man. What do you wish to talk about?
I must warn thee, if thy will is to travel to the city of Goat, thou shalt meet pure evil. The embodiment of the devil is there.
How do you know, oh great one?
They hast been evil incarnate since the dawn of time! Thou impertinent scamesman! Do not question the High Priest of Lamar!
Oh, great one, I apologize.
A mere apology is enough this time, but thine ignorance may be the death of thee. If thou strayest into the territory of the Goat, thou wouldst find thyself near to corruption by an immeasurable evil. Evil, I say! 'Twas most definitely them that kidnapped thy moderator.
I, Trescon, hear the teachings of the great Llama High Priest, and I obey them.
Thou wouldst be wise to do so.
Might I humbly ask for the great beef man to share with me the teachings of the Llama?
I am pleased to hear that thou hast come to seek the wisdom of Lamar. Please, make it thyself comfortable whilst I teach thee the fundamental principles of Lamaism. We of the Llama faith worship the great, immortal, augmented Llama Lamar and all his divine teachings. The great Lamar set me, his most holy high priest, in this world to spread forth the word.
And what is the word, your holy Lamaness?
The word is Llama.
Yay.
The great Lamar graced us with 3 tablets of stone, into which the meaning of our very existence was carved. He placed these tablets in a most holy cavern deep beneath this very temple.
The meaning of life?
Forsooth! But there is a hindrance. To anybody but the one true Llama, the immortal chosen one, who has yet to manifest his presence amongst us. The tablets doth appear blank.
Oh.
We guarded these precious tablets, these holiest of holy relics, from the ever-present antagonists, the evil horned ones, the vile goat heretics. They seek to destroy our tablets, for they do despise our God and the universal love and understanding for which he stands.
Horrible.
When the great Lamar granted us the mighty sport to keep the aggressors at bay, they did develop their unholy food, a crude and merciless weapon. The goats loathe all which is pure and beautiful in life. 'Tis the duty of our fine organization to keep the tablets secure from their nefarious attacks of their agents, until such a time when the chosen one appeareth.
A noble cause indeed. And do the goats attack frequently?
They are relentless indeed. Like the Zerg swarm of StarCraft, they send wave after wave of demonic, horned agents against us. Yet like a Terran bunker cut from purest obsidian, we stand strong against their dark attacks.
Nice analogy. So what are the edicts of Lamaism?
Trescon, thou must understand. We don't know. The tablets are, as I hast mentioned, indecipherable for anybody but the one true Llama. Until such a person manifests himself, we must patiently await his arrival. Until then, it is imperative that we focus on our most holy duty to protect the tablets.
Oh, I see. Well, thank you for the lecture, great beef man.
Thou art welcome, Tristan. I only wish all the poor lost souls in the city had the same sense to sit as I speaketh and hear my words. Please, speak it thee to Abomination on the way out.
Oh, I shall. Goodbye.
So, what do you think is on those big stone slabs in the tunnels?
It's not my position to ask such questions. As servants of the Great Llama, our job is to follow his holy will and not poke our noses into places they shouldn't be.
I wonder what those tablets actually say. What if they turn out to be ancient food recipes?
Brilliant! Hey, Hobbs! What's that? Spores! Say again. Sporks! It's ingenious! Forget everything you were ever taught about sporks. Actually, don't. Just take a spork and put a sharp edge on it. On one, or maybe both sides of it. Turn it into a sporf.
I hope you're not here to cause trouble.
Beefman's last sermon was quite good. I rather enjoyed it.
Hey, Trescom! Wonderful to see you here. Are you planning to join our marvellous church? I've told everyone how you've saved my ass, so I'm sure they'd welcome you to join the fight against those evil goats.
I hope you're not here to cause trouble. I wonder what those tablets actually say.
Are you a llama?
What if they turn
Why
out to
are
be
you wearing
ancient
that?
food recipes?
Do these stripes make me look fat?
Hey, if you want to join up, you should talk to Beefman.
Do these stripes make me look fat?
I wonder what those tablets actually say. What if they turn out to be ancient food recipes?
Lamar guide you.
Beefman's last sermon was quite good. I rather enjoyed it.
Are you allowed here?
You're still alive. That means the High Priest liked you. I have a mission for you then, to test your worthiness.
A mission, eh? Huh, go on.
Well, since you have rather the reputation around here, I'll give you a worthy quest. You must find out how to enter the Goat City. That's no small job. The Goat City is a very mysterious place, and those heretics guard their secrets carefully. We've been looking for the entrance for, well, ever. If you can find it, you will surely reap the rewards.
You mean you guys have been looking for this for several years? And you want me to find it before I can join?
Well, yes. You better not waste any time either. When you've found the entrance, come back to me, and I'll give you 2,000 credits and official llama membership. Get going.
Just gone. I know you've just visited the vile llamas. Please do not believe anything they say, and do not do anything they tell you to. All they want is to use you to get to us. Meet me in the voodoo shop in the slums. I have a proposal for you.
is a rare chance for a creature as primitive as you.
Hi.
Hey there, Truskin. What can I tempt you with?
Nothing.
Oh my gosh.
Fine. Let's get it on.
Upon the fabric from which you were wrought, flesh. It is a rare chance for a creature as primitive as you.
wonder where I'll get that new desk.
Hello, Whiskers. How are you doing?
Hey man, of course you are, man. Else you wouldn't be down here, stumbling through the godforsaken alleys of the slums at a glorious FC, man. Bereft of any sense of direction, hoping that you might fall into the arms of a benevolent spirit and avoid the lurid stares of the walking dead, predators of the night.
I have no idea at all what you just said to me.
You want to buy some highly legal items?
Ah, that's better. Such as?
I got one of these AUG upgrade thingamabobs for a kilo of the green ones, a nanosword for 1.5, and any of 3 different weapon mods for 500 apiece.
Which weapon mods, to be exact?
Have a look. These are the ones I got.
Great. Maybe.
I really don't know. I built this shop myself. You need to have a strong and well-balanced voodoo to run a shop like this. I doubt anybody at World Corp would understand what's going on here.
Don't worry, Mr. Yardbomb. You will still be in charge of running the business. WorldCore will just take care of the economics.
You mean you'll take all my profits?
We'll take care of your economics. If you have a bad year, we'll compensate you for your losses, and yes, if not, we will take the profits. But think of the benefits. Your position will be a lot safer. You'll be on a steady salary, no matter the number of customers that come to the store.
Yes, but won't you just be able to fire me if you figure you don't like how I run the business?
Yes, but of course we'll need a valid reason. We won't want to be on bad terms with your union, now will we?
I don't know.
Mr. Yardbomb, listen. We have held the majority of stocks in Salt Bar and Grill now for nearly half a year. Have we at any point interfered with the way they've run their business?
Well, no. But you don't own them. You're only stockholders, even if you have the majority.
All right. I'll leave you to consider our very generous offer. Please remember that WorldCore Incorporated are good for more than 78 billion credits. Imagine having an endless reserve of funds behind you. Imagine the possibilities. Goodbye, sir.
Hello, sir.
Ah, hello. You must be Trescon. I read they assigned you the responsibility of finding Mr. Diablo.
Yes. You knew him?
He came here once in a while, yes. Only to talk, though. To check up on how things were going in these parts of the city. He never took much interest in my wares. Of course, if I knew anything about his disappearance, I wouldn't have hesitated to tell PDX about it. Besides the fact that Dee and I got along rather well, I could really use that 500 credit reward.
Of course. Say, I overheard your conversation with the representative from WorldCorp.
You were eavesdropping?
Yes, I couldn't really help it. There's not a lot of room here, and I must admit I was a little curious.
That's really not very nice. But I guess no harm was done. Yes, he was trying to convince me to sell the shop to WorldCorp.
Yes, so I gathered. What do you think you're going to do?
I haven't decided yet. It's such a big decision. It needs to be thought over.
Would you care to hear my advice?
Sure. What do you think?
I'd advise you not to sell out to WorldCorp. They're purely interested in profits, and most likely they'll make sure you run this shop like a business. If you don't do everything they say, they'll just replace you with somebody who does.
Yes, but I have to be realistic. In a few years, someone else might get the idea of making another curio shop in another part of town, and I'll lose half my customers. Then my profits will be cut in half, and I'll be forced to sell out to WorldCorp anyway. And this time, they set the terms.
If that happens, there might be other interested buyers you can sell your shop to. Buyers who don't just want money. Or maybe you can even campaign for investors to help you modernize your shop to draw some more customers in.
But almost everything in Forum City is under WorldCorp's command. In a few years, King will own the entire city.
Maybe so, but his influence in other forums is still quite small. And there are other companies there that will do anything to keep it that way. One of those companies might invest in your shop. Time will tell, and I dare say, closing down the shop would be a better solution than selling it to WorldCorp.
I guess you're right. I'd rather blow the building up than hand my work over to Scarabee King. I'll give it some consideration. So, is there anything you want while you're here?
Not today. Maybe I'll be back another time.
Well, alright. Feel free to browse the items I have on display.
Greetings, Prover. I am glad you chose to meet me as I asked of you.
I'm investigating the abduction of one of the moderators on this board. Do you know anything I might want you to tell me?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. The llamas did it.
They did? How do you know?
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? They did it.
But do you have any proof?
Just look at them. They're guilty as hell.
I don't...
Don't you see the horns growing out of their foreheads? Don't you see their spiked tails lashing devilishly about behind them, ready to strike? Don't you read the evil in their eyes as they fix their fanatic gaze upon you? Don't you see the guilt written in their faces?
Not really, no.
Well, you will eventually. As I said, I have a proposal for you. I will give you a chance to be a very high-ranking member of the Goats, if you're willing to do something for us in return, to prove that you're on our side.
Indeed. And what might that be?
I need you to take this key to Abomination's office and infiltrate the Llama Temple. There you will obtain the plans for a new and upgraded version of their ridiculous spork which they are making. In return for this favor, I will tell you how to enter our splendid city, where you may join our order and gain access to the endless fountains of milk.
Milk?
Do as I say and you will know, Brover. You will know.
I'll look into it.
Yes, you do that. And may the glory of the goat illuminate your path.
Triscon, any luck on finding the entrance?
Yes. I met Dark Templar, and he asked me to betray you, of the Llamas, by stealing a set of plans for a new weapon from you.
What? Only the goats could concoct such filth. We'll make damn sure his heretic plans will never come to pass.
What do you propose we do, Abomination?
I have an idea. Here. Take the Sphinx set of plans, give them to Dark Templar, so he'll show you the entrance to their city. Then return here to tell me where it is. We shall see who is betrayed today.
Fake plans? You just happen to have those on you.
You think too much, Triscon. Return to DT and give him the decoy at once. No time to waste. Goodbye.
Did you get the plans for me?
Yeah, here you go.
This is great! We knew they were trying to upgrade their stupid weapon. But a spork is no match for a foon, no matter how much you attempt to upgrade it. Excellent work, Triscon.
Thank you. So, how do I get into the Goat City?
Ah, the glorious Goat City is ingeniously hidden indeed. You'll need to go back to the downtown sector and find an alley behind a condemned building to the southwest. There's a plain brick wall. In the corner, press the wall gently, and the way will reveal itself before you. Needless to say, do not let this information fall into the hands of the llamas. You must understand that we've entrusted you with a sacred and most jealously guarded secret, and we will know if you betray us. Good luck. I will meet you in Goat City.
Thanks. See you then.
Have you given him the fake plans?
I have done exactly as you asked.
And he told you how to enter the Goat City?
Apparently there is a secret entrance in an alley in the southwest corner of the district. It is opened by pressing the wall slightly.
Finally! We know the location of their temple! Now we can start sending our people in there to see what they're up to. And maybe sabotage those heretics a little.
And my reward?
Of course. 2,000 credits are yours. Here you go. And now, you are officially a member of the proud Llama religion. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You deserve it. Now you should rest before your next mission. You can use the Llama common rooms in the basement of the temple.
Goodbye.
show you.
These plans are fake! How could you deceive me like this? I will make sure a picture of your face goes up on every wall in this city, Trescon. And if you ever so much as think of going near our sanctuary again, we will punish you for your betrayal.
Yeah, this looks like the place. Man in Black should be waiting for you.
You must be Trescon.
Yeah, that's right.
Shadow Code appears to have barricaded himself in the old server complex built beneath this one. The old complex is no longer in use. The equipment down there is outdated and redundant. However, it appears to still have function, which is why you were here.
And how do I get down there?
Ride the elevator down to the basement of this facility. Your handprint has been cleared for entry. In the basement, you'll find an old elevator. We are unsure of how to make this elevator work, as it appears to be powered by an independent fusion generator. When the generator has been reactivated, however, the elevator should take you down to the old complex.
Alright then, I'll take a look at it.
Be warned that Shadow Code has been there long enough to gain considerable control over the old facilities. His improvisation modules seem to be very well programmed, and he will employ whatever means he has to stop you from achieving your goal.
Alright. Could you go over exactly what I have to do to get rid of him again? I'm guessing I can't just hack a terminal and write Format C.
Correct. There's a number of old servers down there, serial linked into the network on which Shadow Code resides. You must turn all the servers off except one to force Shadow Code to move all his data onto the last server. Then you must open the server and download Shadow Code to your own brain.
Yeah, I was already told as much. How do I shut the servers down?
It's quite simple. There's a keypad on each server which is used to cut its power. I've been told that Evil Invasion will brief you on the access codes. The last server is the mainframe core and may be accessed through a terminal. You'll need to rearrange some data pockets before you can copy the relevant files to the local drive, your brain.
Alright, I understand. And when I've downloaded him into my brain, how much time do I have to find an isolated computer before I go nuts?
Impossible to say. Depends largely on your own mental endurance, your willpower, if you will.
How will I know if a computer is isolated?
It's quite easy to tell the difference. Network computers are state-of-the-art workstations equipped with a holographic screen. On a non-network computer, the case and the monitor are separate from each other, and the monitor is a regular old-fashioned LCD screen.
Good, thanks.
You're welcome. Good luck. Oh, and do not wander into restricted parts of the complex. You've been cleared for the basement and the basement only. Trespassing into restricted areas will not be tolerated.
Gotcha. Bye.
Unstable. Proxy settings changed to port 223.
Treshcon, Cashew found an old document with the server shutdown codes. We don't know which order they're in. Chances are they don't appear in correct order, so you'll just have to go by trial and error. Don't worry though, I don't think there's a penalty for putting in the wrong code. Here, I'll upload them to your data vault.
That's the elevator to the old complex.
Welcome to my domain, mortal. I've put up a scrambling field to disrupt all communication in and out of the facility. Let's see how long it'll take before I can make you scream like a little girl.